Okay, so it is Tuesday, 14th of November 2023. I'm still in Beirut, but not for long, because I've got myself a rental car, baby. Oh yeah, a Kia Picanto, another Kia Picanto. They gave me one in Ukraine, but this one is, Moldova, which I went to Ukraine, but this one's a hell of a lot better condition than that one. And that was from Sixt. Don't rent a car from Sixt in Moldova. Warning you. That is it. I am off south to the border with Israel, and I'm going to traverse the entire road, the southern road that crosses the whole of Lebanon, that borders Israel. Probably the most dangerous road in the world right now, due to the ongoing conflict, the slaughter in Gaza. But let's try and be a little bit PC at the moment, because obviously there's a lot going on between Hezbollah and Israel, and so there's a lot of shelling. I'm talking gibberish. Let's get into the car. Let's get moving. I am dreading this drive because Beirut traffic is absolutely nuts. And yeah, let's just get going. All right, chat to you later on. Bye bye. Driving in Lebanon, on our way to probably the world's most dangerous road right now. And I'm going to try not to get shelled by the IDF. I'm pretty sure Hezbollah won't kidnap me. I've got nothing. I don't think they're doing that at the minute. They're looking for our support in a warped way, because they're affiliated with Hamas. Sorry, being a bit disjointed again. I'm trying to concentrate on where I'm going. Looks a bit more civilized here, so I'm going to stop recording. Chat to you later. Bye bye.
Even though I filmed this video on the 14th of November 2023, around 5 weeks after the conflict between Hezbollah and Israeli forces began, unfortunately I've only got round to editing it now, the 9th of October 2024. And Beirut and Lebanon and the roads that I drove down, or driving down in this video, have changed a hell of a lot since then. In the last year, more than 2,000 people have been killed, over 1,000 of them just in the last week, around 260 women and 127 children in Lebanon. Approximately 1.2 million Lebanese have been displaced or expelled from their homes out of a population of only 5.4 million. So not far off, a quarter of the entire population has been forced to leave their homes.
Okay, I've been stopped by the Lebanese army. I'm not that far from the border, but they've stopped me. Only UN allowed. I said I'm a journalist, so they've sent me around here. I think I'm in the right place. I'm going to go try and get permission from the army to be able to get through and film. So wish me luck. It's my only chance to get down here. Otherwise, the whole trip has just been waste of time. Okay, let's see. In fairness, the soldiers are really nice. I have to go to another place, another barracks. The soldiers are well sound, really nice. We've no English. They've no English. I've no Arabic. We're using Google Translate. Really, really helpful. So I think they're just trying, hopefully that I can get the permission. So I got to go to a barracks and keep my fingers crossed. So I'm not out of the woods yet, and I'm busting for a pee. Okay, chat to you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, well, wherever this place is, it's not 1 kilometer anyway. I've driven 5-6 kilometers at least now. Apparently I can't miss it. It's a big barracks with a tank outside. Down here, it's just full of armored vehicles, all UN, UNIFIL, and they're full-on armored trucks. When you go to countries elsewhere in the world, from Ukraine to Gaza, it's generally 4x4s, Nissan Patrols, etc. But these are full-on actual armored vehicles. But from what I gather, the mandate that UN has here, UNIFIL, is actually allowed to use force. So we'll see how it goes. That's why they're armored. Sorry, I'm not making much sense here because there's another checkpoint here, and I'm trying to find the army checkpoint.
Take the next right onto Bitule.
Right, I'm going to see if I can find this barracks again. This might be it. So to be honest, I think I've just been a victim of bad luck. Because they were letting people through, but I looked a little bit different. So they kind of took a second glance and kind of stopped me. And so then they asked me, maybe I should have said, yes, UNIFIL, and they would have let me go. I don't know, maybe then I would have needed to show them documentation. So now I have to go to another army checkpoint. These guys again. The army is really, really nice. They're really sound. So, you know, they're trying to help. So he's put directions into my phone. And it's 5 minutes away. So I don't know if they're going to give me permission or not. Give me a stamp, give me permission, a permission slip or whatever, documentation to go through. So I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed, because actually when I first got stopped, they said no, you know, giving the bomb signal, war signal. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm kind of going. So let's just see how it goes. About 4 minutes. I have to negotiate this crap again. I don't know where I'm going. Just gonna force your way through. So, and the guy's put my Google Maps onto satellite view, which is, it's actually a pain in the ass. Right, I need a pee still. Bye bye. So I've been denied. No one is getting down, only UNIFIL and residents. They've actually stopped journalists and whatever, so there's a big, I've now got to go back an hour and 34, I got to go back to Beirut, to the Directorate of Orientation, to try and get a letter from them, another army barracks, and they will give me a list of where I am and I'm not allowed to photograph. But it's really intensifying, so you're getting the distinct impression that things are afoot, things are moving, that they themselves aren't happy. It's kind of like a separate zone. Hezbollah and UNIFIL, south of where I am. Up here, Lebanese army, down there, it's becoming a bit of a Wild West. Not a Wild West, that's the wrong terminology. It's getting serious. I got a lot further in Ukraine. I mean, Jesus. I slept in Kherson and I got within 2.2 kilometers of the Russian border north of Kharkiv. But here, the entire southern part of the country, they're gearing up. So, Jesus. As I was trying to say, even if I did get permission, I just don't have time to go today. So I had other plans for this week. So I'm going to go straight to the barracks, straight to the directorate. And if they give me the letter, then I'll try again tomorrow. And we'll take it from there.
Now, as you'll see as this video goes on, especially towards the end, my thoughts are somewhat different than what they are now. There was noise coming from the Israeli authorities that if Hezbollah didn't pull back, Israel would lay waste to Beirut. This just seemed absurd at the time. How could anyone think of bombing Beirut? It's a wonderful city full of wonderful people. If you saw any of the other videos I've posted so far, you'll find out that it's a fantastic city, and it is the last thing on anyone's mind in this country.
Now this is what I'm talking about Lebanese, Middle Eastern hospitality. So I knew the directions, well, I wasn't giving you directions, I knew the address or the instruction of where I needed to go. And that just wasn't going to happen. So I just tried to get to the area. I parked up. There's nothing, you know, I'm like, so I stopped off. I know there's government buildings around. So I stopped off in one. I asked him, I just showed him the picture of the directions that I got from the sergeant, or the barracks, an hour and a half away. He made loads of phone calls, about 5-10 minutes, longer, about 10 minutes. And all of a sudden he said, "You have car?" I said, "Yes, follow me." So now I'm following him. That's him 2 cars ahead in the Subaru. So hopefully I don't lose him. And he did ask me, he said, "You like Israel?" When I told him when I was going down. Well, that's it. So, and I said what I was doing, what my plan was, and he's talking to the people and they phoned. So, hey, listen, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm not going to get anywhere without this pass. So, at least if I get it, it's one step closer. If I don't get it, at least I tried. Let's see how it goes. It's now 2:45 in the afternoon. I left at 9:30 this morning and I'm back here in Beirut. Right, I can't lose this person. I'm gonna lose him. This is fucking mad. I'm gonna have to force myself. Fuck off, everyone. This is just mad. Okay, he's pulling over. Now this is some effort. He's to guide me down there. That's unreal. This is driving in Beirut, baby. Fucking nuts. Unbelievable. He's after talking to the soldiers. We are now in a major complex here, getting through the soldiers, and has convinced them. And so yeah, I'm now following behind him in the army complex, and the soldier is like, yeah, pointing, follow him, follow him. He's giving him directions. This is nuts. This is nuts. Love this place. It has its troubles from an economic perspective, but the people are unbelievable. Fantastic. So I don't know how much can you see me? We are denied. It's now 3:30 in the afternoon and I've been trying. So I am actually at the army headquarters, the full-on headquarters. And they tried, there are ways, they will give it to me, but I'm not going to have time. Basically, I have to give $50 and give my reasons for wanting to film, get a statement from, what he said, a statement from Ministry of Press. There are a whole heap of conditions, and I'm like, that's not going to happen. So I said, I'm not going to have time. I'm leaving on Friday. But the hoops that they want me to jump through are insane. Harder than when I was trying to get into Gaza. So I'm just going to be quiet here now because I have to get through the first army checkpoint to get out. This is all military here. Holy shit.
In 600 meters, continue straight.
I don't know where the hell I'm going here. I'll call the press office tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to do me any good. I think I have a funny feeling I'm going to be on the phone for hours again just to get a piece of paper. I might actually just try, go down a different route, go down and try a back road. But from what I'm gathering now, from what I'm seeing, the impression I'm getting now is anything south of where I was, that UNIFIL, it's UNIFIL and Hezbollah. Lebanese army doesn't operate down there. So yeah, down there is no man's land, for want of a better term, which is kind of the main reason why I wanted to kind of film down there, especially after listening to the Israeli defense minister slubbering on the other day that if Hezbollah doesn't back up, we are going to rocket the hell out of Beirut. We are going to bomb Beirut. It'll be missile, and that's just what annoyed the just.
Take the next ride toward Beirut. Damascus
You can't, you know, what the hell are you talking about, you arrogant prick? Beirut, the people here. First of all, what's happening in Gaza is totally unrelated to them. Let's be honest. Of course, they sympathise with them. Their brothers, a sizable population of Syria, is Palestinian. but they have as much interest in getting involved in this war. They don't have the money, the inclination, the desire. Who wants a war anyway? And for these arrogant Israeli twat to come out and say that. Anyway, it's 25 to 4. I make my way back to the hotel and reevaluate where I am, what I'm doing, what my plan is. So, I tried, people. I tried. Bye-bye.
So, 10 months later, Lebanon is now a completely different country than the one I went to last year. I really don't have many more words. We were already enraged by what was going on in Gaza, with, as we speak, over 42,000 civilians being killed. Words fail me, but anyway, Lebanon is a wonderful country. Beirut is a wonderful city. When is this going to end? Who knows?